Hello friends, I honestly wasn't even gonna film for the vlog today because I don't know, I haven't been super motivated and inspired to film for this channel, but hi, I'm here and Archie fell asleep in his stroller, so I have the apartment to myself while Vince is stuck outside with him. And I am starving, and I hate to be one of those people that are like, I'm starving, I want a salad. But I have been violently craving salads the last few weeks, and so I thought I would just show you my recipe for 2 salads that I am obsessed with right now. And they're gonna be both very, very easy, very little ingredients, and both Asian inspired, Asian infused, I don't know what the right word is, but they're Asian salads. This first one is gonna be you guys might have been seeing this on TikTok, the carrot ribbon salad. I'm gonna insert the handle of the creator that I got this from on TikTok, and I just kind of tweaked her recipe a little bit, but oh my gosh, I have not stopped eating this since I've made it, and it kind of satisfies every craving that I have, especially when I'm on my period. So if you like carrots, you like things that are a little bit sour, kind of salty, if you're into pickles, I think you're gonna like this one. I prefer using the jumbo carrots, but this is all they had at the store when I was there, so it'll just have to do. Just cutting off all the ends. The nice thing about this salad is that you can literally blow through an entire package of carrots and it gets tastier the more it kind of simmers in its juices. So this is not a salad that you have to eat the first day. Like, I actually think that it's better the second day. And then, whoa, I am just going to get a peeler and peel off this outside layer first. Once you're all peeled, then you are going to literally peel them down to a pulp and make little ribbons. Whoa. I feel like the girl that I watched do this, like her tutorial, she made it look so easy, but like the ribbons get in the way. I have to keep moving them. She was just like she would do the entire carrot. She's a professional. I like the jumbo carrots because you get more of these like thick ribbons rather than like these skinny ones, but it's fine. I have never eaten so many carrots in my life. I have gone through like 4 bags of carrots in the last few weeks, and I mean, apparently it's good for your hormones to eat raw carrots, so this is probably like the only way that I eat well. Otherwise, I eat like absolute trash. Now that all of my carrots are peeled, I will say that I feel like this kind of salad is one of those salads that is best when it is altered to what your taste is like. So in all of the recipes that I've seen with actual like ingredient amounts, it's either been too salty, too sour, too spicy, too nutty. So I've kind of just done it by taste, and when you know how each of these ingredients work, you kind of have an idea of how much to put in. For the sake of this video, I will try and give you, some like approximate amounts. So this is not typically how I like to make food. Like, I am not the type that's like, have to put like 1 tablespoon of this, and I'm literally just pour it from the bottle. But again, if you've never used some of these ingredients, then it's kind of hard to do it by taste. So I'm gonna start with soy sauce. I'm gonna do about a 1/4 cup of soy sauce to start. I would recommend going less on the ingredients first, because you can always add to it as you keep going. Then I'm gonna take some spiced vinegar. This is my favorite vinegar. I think it's a Filipino vinegar. maybe it's not. Product of where? Oh yeah, Philippines. So this is the spiced vinegar that I use. It has like a bunch of onions and peppers in it, and it's so good. I'm gonna do about half a tablespoon of this. Then you're gonna use some seasoned rice vinegar. This is where I go a little bit heavier because I like mine to be a little bit more sour. So I'm gonna do probably a half cup of rice vinegar. I'm gonna do a little splash of lemon juice. Fresh lemon would be nice, but I don't have any fresh lemon right now. I'm gonna do half a tablespoon of this. And then this is the chili oil that I use. I'm sure there are better brands out there, but I'm not super picky. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of this, making sure to get some of the chili in there too, not just the oil. So like that. I usually use gloves to mix all of this in to make sure it's really mixed in, but I don't have gloves right now. And then you're also going to add some roasted sesame oil. This one is gonna be about probably a tablespoon, but no, not a tablespoon. I'm gonna do about a quarter tablespoon because I don't love the taste of sesame oil when it's too strong. I just like a little hint of it. I know some people go crazy for sesame oil and they want that to be like one of the main flavors in this salad, but it's just not for me. And then I'm gonna add some pepper. You can also add green onions to this, but I am not buying any herbs right now because I'm leaving for California in a week and I don't want it to go bad. Mix this up. I'm so sorry, you guys are really far. It's really awkward to film in my kitchen because it's like, it's really long that way, so I can't really bring you any closer. And because there's vinegar in this, it does keep in the fridge a lot longer than like a typical salad, I guess. The next salad I'm gonna make is even easier than this. It's literally like the fastest salad besides just pouring salad dressing on it. Okay, I'm gonna give it a taste test and see if I need to add anything. Definitely need more rice vinegar. So I'm gonna add another quarter cup. And I'm gonna add more soy sauce, just a drizzle. I'll try and put in the description what my approximate measurements were for everything so that it's easier to follow. And I used about half a bag of carrots. That is so good. I can eat this whole thing in a sitting, I swear. The last time I made this, I had to stop eating it, not because I was full, but because my jaw was hurting. One other thing I like to add is sriracha or sambal sauce. I think that's what I'm gonna do this time. This is sambal. It's spicier than sriracha, and in my opinion, a little bit more flavorful. It has like more of a garlicky taste, and it is very spicy. Oh my gosh, it just like made it smell so much better. I can't wait until this has been simmering in its juices for a couple hours, and I'm gonna eat this tonight after dinner. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So that is salad number one. Again, I highly recommend adding green onions if you can. It just makes it so much better. Make sure if you're gonna transfer to a Tupperware to get the juices in there too. Pour every last drop. Archie and Vince are home now, so there's gonna be a little bit of noise, but okay, I don't think that this one is gonna be for everyone. For sure is not gonna be for everyone, but if you like Asian salads, might be for you. I'm not gonna be making a huge batch because this is not one of those salads that you can just let simmer. It's kind of one that you have to prepare every time. So I usually start with lettuce, just a head of lettuce. This one is kind of getting old, so it's like starting to get kind of red. But again, not buying any fresh foods right now. So I'm just cutting off the yucky parts and hoping I don't get sick. The base is gonna be a little bit of lettuce, and I don't know what the portions are gonna be because it just depends on how much you're gonna eat, but just gonna chop it up about 2 handfuls full. And then I'm gonna add some of this like pre-made spring mix, and you really should be washing this even though it says pre-rinsed, but I am so lazy right now. I'm not gonna pre-rinse it. I'm just gonna add a little handful of this. And again, pray I don't get sick. It's not a joke. It's not funny. Okay, and then I've got some mint. Of course, you can omit any ingredients you don't like. I know some people don't like fresh mint in their food. I, on the other hand, love fresh mint. Like if I go anywhere, any restaurant, and there's a drink or a dish with mint in it, I am 100% getting it. You don't need a lot. Well, I don't typically put too much of this because I don't want the mint to overpower the entire salad, but I'll just do like a little handful of it and then chop it into pieces. Throw that in there. I know I said this is a very easy salad, but it's easier if you have everything prepped in advance. The prep work is like what takes the longest. I love cilantro, so I add quite a bit of cilantro to my salads. So I'm gonna do another handful of this. And this is probably like not even enough, but I don't wanna gross you out. So chop this with the stems. Ouch, just kidding. Gotcha. That's not funny either. My mom does that to me all the time. I love the smell of chopped mint and chopped cilantro. And then I'm gonna add 1 cucumber. He's in his like trying to talk phase, but it's just all gibberish. You guys remember when Kendall Jenner chopped a cucumber like this? I don't even understand the thought process behind that. Cucumbers in. That is my base. And I'm gonna mix it all up. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot in my other salad, you're supposed to add sesame seeds. You add sesame seeds to the carrot salad. I knew it would look so bland and plain. White sesame seeds, don't forget, it's very important. It's gonna look very, very strange, but hear me out. You only need 2 ingredients for this one, and it is fish sauce. I like the three crabs, I think. 3 Crabs brand, and sweet chili sauce. Like this is the sauce that you use when you eat spring rolls or egg rolls or lumpia, things like that. The combo is just, it's so good, I don't know why. So you literally just add a little dash of this. I don't know what the portions are. I wanna estimate a 1/4 teaspoon, and then you're only gonna need like, maybe a quarter, no, not a 1/4 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of the chili sauce, and then like 1/2 teaspoon of fish sauce. Fish sauce usually has like a very pungent smell, but the sweet chili sauce really like just softens it a lot, and it just has more so of just like a sweet chili sauce smell. And then you get like the smell of the fresh mint. You can also add, I will show you what I would add to mine. My local grocery store sells Vietnamese ham, and this is like the basically Vietnamese deli meat that you would add into a Vietnamese sandwich. So I would typically cut this up, just like quarter it, stick it in there, and that would be like the protein for this salad, because if I just ate this, I would wilt away in like 30 minutes. Like I always need some kind of protein in a meal, or else it just like does not last long in my body. But yeah, it's so yummy. I don't know why. It's just so simple, but so delicious. I could eat this every day. I swear I could. Maybe just like switch up the protein every day. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, this was not anything fancy. I don't have any, fancy B-roll to show you of the salads. I literally just made it and showed it to you, but I just wanted to quickly share these two recipes that I've been loving. And I think like if you're a mom and you have the days where like you don't have time to sit down for a lunch, having these ingredients prepared in your fridge to just throw together when baby's sleeping, baby's playing, it can like save your entire day, because nothing is worse than taking care of a baby when you're starving and in a bad mood. And a quick salad has been like my lifesaver. Quick salad and beef jerky. Those are the two things that save me a lot of the times. And I definitely plan on sharing more recipes that I've been loving, having in the fridge and like making big stocks of, so that during the week I can survive. But yeah, I wanted to start with these salads because the stuff, they're gonna go bad soon. And so I'm probably gonna like pickle all of these and just figure out a way to kind of use all these herbs before I leave. But yeah, if you guys try this salad or try these salads and you like them, please let me know. Thanks for hanging out with me for a quick vlog. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.